You know how life sometimes just happens? One minute everything's normal, the next you need a home valuation, and you need it like yesterday. It's usually during some pretty stressful, time-crunched moments. So let's dive into exactly how to get a fast, professional home appraisal when you're really up against it.
So, are you in a rush to figure out your home's value? Maybe you're facing a deadline that's coming up way too fast. All of a sudden, knowing that exact number isn't just a nice to know, it's an absolute must-have. If that's you right now, hey, you're not the only one who's been in that spot. And the good news is, there's a way to get it done without all the usual waiting around.
All right, let's talk about the why. Why the big rush? Well, some situations don't just like a fast appraisal, they absolutely demand one. We're talking about moments where time is literally money, or it's the key to moving forward with a major life event.
I mean, think about the really high-stakes stuff this applies to. We're talking about things like divorce settlements, where everything has to be divided up fairly and fast, or settling a loved one's estate. You've even got IRS tax issues that can pop up. In these situations, a delay isn't just annoying, right? It can cause some serious legal and financial headaches.
Okay, so the clock's ticking. What do you do? It's pretty simple, actually. It's all about finding the right person for the job, an appraiser who gets your deadline and can deliver a quality, credible report without cutting any corners.
And here's the best part. You don't have to just, hope for the best. These super fast appraisal services, they're a real thing. A lot of local pros are actually set up to handle exactly these kinds of urgent requests. We're talking a full report done and dusted, often in 24 hours, sometimes even the same day. How great is that?
So this is super important to get. You've got your standard appraisal, right? That can take a few days, maybe even a week, because you're just getting slotted into their normal schedule. But then you have an expedited appraisal. That's a totally different beast. It's a priority service designed for those I-need-it-now situations we've been talking about. So the biggest takeaway here is this. You have to ask for it. Specifically say you need an expedited appraisal.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually make this happen smoothly? We've broken it down into a super simple 3-step checklist for you. This is how you streamline the whole thing from your side.
Step 1, make contact. Just do it. Don't put it off. Get on the phone, get online, get a quote, and book that appointment. Step 2, and this one is huge, tell them what you need. Be totally upfront about why you're in a rush. If they know it's for a divorce or an estate, they'll understand the priority. And finally, step 3, prepare your home. Seriously, getting your house and your paperwork in order ahead of time is probably the #1 thing you can do to speed this whole process up. So what do I mean by prepare your paperwork? Well, think about things like your property deeds, a list of any big renovations or upgrades you've done. Maybe you even have some data on what similar homes nearby have sold for. Having all that ready to go saves the appraiser a ton of time. It's like you're giving them a massive head start. Okay, so you've got the checklist down, but here are a few extra pro tips. They might seem like small things, but trust me, they can make a huge difference in keeping everything on the fast track.
First off, that curb appeal, I know it sounds like it's just for looks, but a tidy yard and a clean exterior, that sets a really positive tone right from the start. It just signals that the place is well taken care of, which can help make the whole inspection go that much smoother. Next one is super practical. Make sure they can get everywhere. The appraiser needs to see every single room, the basement, the attic, the garage, you name it. So make sure doors are unlocked and there's a clear path. Because if they can't get into a room and have to come back, that's a delay. Guaranteed.
And last but not least, just be available. After they've seen the house, they might be writing the report and have a quick question. If you can answer your phone or shoot back an email right away, that could literally be the difference between getting that report today versus tomorrow. So let's pull it all together. When you do all this stuff, what's really happening? You're not just trying to rush things. You're taking control and actively helping to unlock the true, official value of your property, right when you need it the most. And this quote just nails it. Know the real worth of your assets. That's the whole point, isn't it? The end game is getting that clarity, that confidence. It's about having a solid number you can count on to make those big, important decisions. And what you get at the end of all this is what's called a credible appraisal report. Now that sounds official, and it is, but it's not just some number on a piece of paper. It's a clear, unbiased, well-documented valuation that you can take to court or to the bank. It gives you that solid foundation you need to take the next step.
So, to wrap this all up, here's a final thought. Yeah, an appraisal gives you a number. But what is that number, really? It's kind of a snapshot, right? It's a piece of your home's history, its little spot in the neighborhood, its role in your life story. It's so much more than just a transaction. It really is a reflection of its worth, in every sense of the word.